Well, it's the last thing to do here in Katherine. We're just filling up with water. When you actually get here, it's that information centre, and it's $2. So is that right? If you turn tap off, you have to add another $2. Yeah, so it's $2. That's the little box you put your $2 in. You get 100 litres, and that just comes out of that tap straight into the tank. Not a bad little setup. Yeah, $2 for 100 litres. Can deal with that. But yeah, we were flat out empty, so we got 3 days travelling up to Arnhem Land now. So yeah, hopefully 100 litres. I mean, that'll get us there, no problem. Sweet, see you on the track. Alrighto, well we've hit the Central Arnhem Road. Now this is the turn off the Stewart Highway. Takes you straight up the guts to Nullumbi. We have booked into Gove for 7 days, starting on Thursday. It's Monday today. We've given ourselves 3 days to do the 700k trip up. Road conditions reportedly are a little bit average. About a month ago they were really good, but obviously with all the people travelling along it, it has deteriorated a little bit. All good, but I bet you everyone's pretty keen to know if a $10,000 20-year-old Millard caravan is going to make the 700k one-way trip. It's obviously 1400 return, so we'll see what happens. I mean, I've done the bearings, I've bought a few U-bolts and stuff for spares. We did just tape all of the vents up. Now we've just used duct tape and cardboard. We'll see how it goes. We plan on doing about 200 k's today. It's actually just lunchtime now. Obviously, like we packed up camp and all that this morning. I had to go through Katherine and get a few supplies and bits and pieces, last minute things. So we've left it a little bit late, but that's all good. We'll just cruise up, and I think by the looks of it, the first about 50 k's a single lane road, so that shouldn't be too bad at all. But anyway, Croc and Tory have just shot down to Mataranka. They're picking up a few batteries, so we're just going to start cruising, and yeah, we'll see what happens. The first bit of dirt should be in about 50 k's time, and we'll see what it's like there, but we can only try, so it's all good. We've got, I wouldn't normally do this, but because we've got a bit of a convoy this time, may as well give it a shot. Probably not going to do it again, so why not? Anyway, we're going to get straight into it. We've probably got 3 or 4 hours of driving to do before our first camp tonight, about 200 k's in, so we'll see you there. Day one on the tracks. What have we learnt? Don't bring caravans on dirt roads that go for 700 k's and very rarely get looked after. Casualties, what have we lost? Well, we have lost a few things, I'm not going to lie. First one is my Anderson plug, fell out, ripped up the road, gone. Not so bad though, really, like as far as, you know, shit breaking, that's alright, we can deal with that. Oh, check this out too, this is major, this is like full hectic, look at this. Split it. We're gonna have to turn around. What have we lost in here?
No, nothing, the umbrella came out again.
So far, everything looks pretty good, but I'll tell you what has happened, which, I mean, I'm pretty sure we all knew was gonna happen. Check out the dust in the door.
That's because you duct taped the seal.
What'd they do?
You put duct tape on the seal.
Yeah, yeah, that is true. So here, I'll show you. So, oh, it's wind. Just here, the duct tape there, and it was around the seal. So that probably wasn't really bright. So you can see that. That's where we started, and we've come all the way up here, but we've still got all that road to go. So we're making progress, there's no denying it. We saw some buffalo, that was pretty cool. Donkeys, but yeah, we've brought the wind with us, unfortunately. Classic us. We've started heading up, and I was like to Kate before we ran out of service, you better check Willy Weather just to see what the weather's doing. Nah, it's blowing like 40 or 30 k's an hour all week, flat out, does not stop. check this out. This is the dust we're dealing with. It's all good fun though. Righto, we're going to set up and I might even get the drone up. Day 2 on the Central Arnhem Highway. We packed up pretty early this morning and we just pulled in and got fuel at Manoru station, something like that. We haven't really got that far, we've just been taking it easy, but check it out, we've just pulled over on the side of the road, the big dam here, and it is full of buffalo. How cool is that? You know, you're in the middle of Arnhem Land when there's buffalo everywhere. And donkeys, heap of cattle. We saw a dingo last night, and I think that's about it. But yeah, tell you what, wildlife up here, whew, pretty crazy. Anyway, we'll keep on moving. Better have a quick look at the van while we pulled over. But so far it's all good. We just spoke to some fella at the servo, and he said the road from here out gets better and better and better as you go. So we've gone through the crap now, which is a big relief. But we're just cruising. I think that's just the key when you're doing this sort of stuff. Hey, let your tyres down and just cruise, and continuously pull over, make sure everything's tied down, all your suspension's running okay and looking how it should look. And I think just that's the key. Every 5-10 k's pull over. We've given ourselves like another 3 days to do 500 k's, and like we're doing about 50 k's an hour on the road at the moment, so like we're smashing through it. There's definitely no need to rush, that's for sure. But anyway, I'll have a quick look over the van and we'll keep on heading off. I think the next town's Bullman, something like that. But yeah, we'll pull in there and have a quick look. But yeah, road's definitely getting better. The first 100 k's are for sure the worst so far. There's definitely still patches around here, but yeah, that first 100 k's was just relentless. Hey, I was stressing a bit. Poor Kate had to deal with me stressing, but all good. We made it through that bit. We've just rocked up to Bullman, about halfway up the track. No real improvements on the track, to be completely honest. A little bit better, but hot tip: get some connoisseur ice cream because it's $8, and a maxi bond was $6. $7. $7. So when you're here, get one of these. Way cheaper. And look, they're actually full too. It's pretty good. Anyway, we're going to tuck into that and keep on heading up. Righto, well that's day 2, done and dusted. We travelled about 180, 190 k's, something like that today. Crappy conditions still. The road did get a little bit better towards the end of the day, which was nice. We've just found a little place on Wiki Camps. Is at Gove River. There's a few little river crossings to get into this place, not too bad. But so far everything's holding up. The caravan copped another pizzling today. It's pulling through, so that's good. I'm sure that when we get into Nullumbi we'll have to do a bit of greasing, I reckon. But anyway, all good. We're going to go down to this river now and have a bit of a swim. There are crocodiles in here, but apparently you can swim in a couple of the shallower sections. So there's 4 of us, we'll be right. We've got a lamb roast on tonight. It's been on for probably half an hour or something like that. Fire's absolutely cranking, but I thought I'd grab a torch because it's getting a bit dark. There we go with that. Looking pretty good, I reckon. You reckon, Kate? Mm-hmm. Ready to go. Day 3 on the track. We got all of about 20 metres. And probably 6 or 7k or something, maybe 6k, and it's just developed a bit of a squeak this side, so I thought we'd just pull over because the track's just so bad. But you're better off just stopping, reassessing, and trying to fix whatever's going on. So just this, the tyre's just making a bit of a squeak. Don't know what it is. Anyway, pull the wheel off and we'll see. We just finished up day 3. We completed about 180 k's again today. That's about as good as we get at the moment. The conditions definitely improved massively, which was good. It was a nice easy day. Hot tip, make sure you fill up. So Bullman is about halfway, it's just under halfway. And that's the last fuel station until you actually get into Gove, and that's about sort of 360 k's away from Gove, which we did not fill up, and so I just had to drain a bit of fuel out of Croc's sub tank. So, rule number 1, bring fuel to Arnhem Land, otherwise you have to go under 80 series cruisers and drain their sub tank to fill your tank up. So bring fuel. Yep. There's no fuel stations around here. Okay, there's 2 fuel stations around here, and they're about 200 k's into the track. 200? Yeah, like they're pretty close to the start of the track. So fill up there because there's no fuel between there and Gove. And I'm still waiting for this 17 mil, and I'll run out of things to say to the camera. To just put sort of 10-15 litres into my tank to get us in. You're not gonna believe it, we just pulled into Gove Boat Club and everything made it. The caravan pulled up alright, no major damage. We lost the Anderson plug, the Weber, it rubbed through the floor in one little section there. But all in all, that road was disgraceful, and I'm just lost for words. I can't describe to you how impressed I am for this little caravan. I can't believe that it made it. I didn't give it a hope, did not give it a hope to get up here, but 4 days to do 700 k's, so obviously we were going pretty slow. I was every 10-15 k's pulling over, checking everything, and tightening bolts and nuts and everything else, but hey, we got it up here. And now we just booked in. We are at a washdown bay. At the front of the boat club there's a washdown bay, so you can just get all that red dust and all that off, which Croc's doing now, and I tell you what, it's really satisfying doing that. But we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna go in and set up, and we'll show you when we're in there. swing you around and have a look at our camp. Took us all of about 5 minutes to set up. Well, us, Croc and Tori took a little bit longer, but hey, that happens. Anyway, let's get the boat off. I've untied everything, so hopefully should just slide straight off. Just like that. The only problem is with doing like 700 k's of corrugations is when you take stuff off, you get filthy dirty. But that's alright. I'm actually really surprised. This sat here, trailer on the roof, the whole way up, and look, it made a few little rattles here and there, but nothing too bad, eh? I'm pretty impressed with it. But anyway, flip it over and we'll get some wheels under it.
Look at the net. Yummy.
Yeah, there's a wash bay on the way in, so I gave it a bit of a wash. But I don't know if I really ever told you guys, but that's what I ended up doing with how to sort of mount the trailer and all the rest of it. We ended up just screwing one there, and if you come back around this way, screw another one here. So it's just the 2 bolts that hold it in. Really the best that I could come up with for the time being, but it seems to be working, eh? Righto, well, it's first thing, day 2, and me and Croc are gonna try and get out this morning and chase a few more fish. Didn't really do that well yesterday, but the tide is low as at the moment, so I don't even know if we're gonna get a boat out. But anyway, we have a look. Crocs, 2-0. Yeah, boy. Can eat. That's the little queenie. Well, what else would you prefer to be doing than walking a boat into a creek in Arnhem Land? Holy doolies. This better be worth some fish. We can't catch anything out in the ocean, so we figured we will come up a creek. Little mud crab was walking with us. It's actually a female, you can tell by the shape of the little flap under there. And it's undersized anyway. We are in the NT and you can actually keep female mud crabs, but it's too small. And anyway, well, it took us all of about 5 minutes in here, first snagging this creek that we've just come into, and this guy's just absolutely come out and smashed my little golden bomber. He is a monster. I had to put a fair bit of heat on him to get him out, but we're going to keep this fella and eat him for dinner, so he'll be alright just sitting in the bottom of the boat for an hour or so before we eat him, and yeah, we'll keep fishing. You beauty. Got myself a little mangrove jack. But fishing has definitely slowed down a little bit. Keep going for a little bit longer and then we might head back. It's getting bloody hot out here. Croc's onto a fish on the troll. Yeah, boy, what do we got? It's not massive, I don't think, but it is a fish. We've just come out of a creek over here. Thought, oh, it's bloody rough, we better just troll on the way home. It's nice and calm that way. About 2 minutes later, boom. She's a Mackie. Oh no, tuna. Yeah, tuna.
Ready to go?
Yeah, back in. See you, mate. Yep. Just like that, people. Not legal, but That's what I thought would be in there. Little jacks. Watch this fella hit me lure a couple of times. He's not real big, but hey, it's an Arnhem Land barra, so happy with that. Don't have the net out, I'm just going to try and lift him in. I mean, if we see it, I'm happy with that. There you go, there he is. Got him well. Had to be one in there. How good's that? Yeah.
Definitely don't want to eat him.
No. Oh, he's nice size anyway. What is he? 50 centimetres, but he's just in there feeding. We got a mangrove jack and the barra out of the same spot, so that doesn't tell you we're in Arnhem Land. Don't know what will. Right, I'll let this little fella go to fight another day.